This is the Cinematic Inspiration Project by me, Eric Foraker, on what has inspired me and 3 influential shots. What sparked my interest? Well, it started when I was a kid. I used to watch this old VHS tape of like the Packers history, the Green Bay Packers, and I just really liked it, like the interviews, all that kind of stuff. And I think some movies that really inspired me were probably The Nightmare Before Christmas and Back to the Future are some of my biggest inspirations. I loved how it looked, the shots, like the lighting, a lot of it, like the set pieces. I really think those movies are huge inspirations to me. Some honorable mentions are definitely the movie 1917 for the long shot where the guy's running across the battlefield, and The Kingsman, the first movie where the church fight. Incredible scene, very well shot, and it tricks your brain into thinking it's a one take when in reality it's not. They are just very clever with how they cut it. So I think those are some of my reasons to why I got an interest in cinematography. Definitely just the films. As well as I was a very, in my opinion, creative kid. And I was like coming up with scenes in my head and like acting out like, you know, stuff like a zombie apocalypse, like I'm a bitch or I'm a villain or something. So that's definitely a lot of why I had an interest in cinematography. So my first influential shot would be from the Supernatural pilot. I just loved it, dude. It was awesome. The rest of the season after that, I just couldn't really get into, but this was cool because the first episode they deal with the, you know, bad guy, and they come home and Sam's like, Dean, listen to me, man. I'm going to go back to college. I don't want this ghost hunting business. I don't even want to care about our father. I don't. I want to go ahead and have a normal life. So he goes in the house, everything's fine, lays on the bed, and then he opens his eyes, looks up at the ceiling, and it's a complete tonal shift, like a mood change immediate, because he just sees his girlfriend up there who's stabbed in the gut, and she just bursts into flames, which looks just like his mother, like what happened to his mother from his childhood. And he tries to save her, and he can't, and she dies. And that is Sam's motivation, to try to figure out who killed his girlfriend and his mom. And I just really love that. I think it's an amazing shot. I think it's just really good, very impactful. The lighting's good. I just really enjoy it, and that's why I put it as influential shot number 1. Now on to Back to the Future. Amazing film. Like I said earlier, I love the shot with Doc and Marty, you know, coming back, and you know, Marty seeing that Doc did put on the bulletproof vest, all that stuff. But this is one of the best shots in the film to me. The fire trail between their legs, really cool. That just sets the mood that like this time machine actually works, and Doc's not crazy. And the flame trail and this shot, I'm pretty sure was green screen. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure it was, because they don't look like they're actually standing on it, because why would you do that to your actors? But just really good shot. I love it to death. One of my favorite shots, dude. It's a really good movie. Would recommend this movie. And I can't remember if I said it earlier, but I would also recommend Supernatural. Pretty good pilot. Just maybe just the pilot. I didn't really enjoy the rest of that show. So I'll move on to the third and final influential shot, which is Rick Grimes in Season 7 of The Walking Dead, My Mercy Prevails Over My Wrath. And this is just an amazing scene, because in this scene he spares Negan, the big bad who has killed his friends. Honestly, spares him because of what Carl, his son, who unfortunately passed away, would have wanted. He spares Negan because he's like, you know what, you don't deserve the mercy, or not the mercy, the like, you know, you deserve death. You deserve to suffer in a kind of way. Like, I'm not going to kill you because, like, my son is right, you know. I don't want to start off this new world with hatred and violence and just, you know, horrid actions. I want to start off this new world of people trying to live together with peace and mercy. So, like, the line, my mercy prevails over my wrath, he's basically saying, like, my, you know, my goodwill prevails over my hatred of you, right? And I just really find that inspirational. Like, when it's, like, close up on his eyes, that is a definite thing that made me stick out to the scene. It's like, holy. And he's, like, crying, and it's really sad and emotional. And if the series ended here, would have been peak, I'm just going to say. I love The Walking Dead. But anyway, that's it. Those are the 3 influential shots, and why I decided to really get into cinematography. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for your time.